The Rocky Mountains are cold, steep, and silent. Few ever see it, but it sees everything. The mountain lion, ghost of the Rockies. This is its story, in stunning detail. Weighing 150 pounds and 8 feet long, this solitary creature is silent. Over 100 square miles of cliffs, forest, and snow define his vast mountain kingdom. As dawn breaks, the sun hits the peaks, and the lion wakes on a ledge. The hunt begins. He is hungry and moves without making a single sound today.
A black-tailed deer is grazing in the field. The leopard is watching, hidden in the grass.
The stalk tightens. 50 yards, 40 yards. The dust barely moves beneath his steady paws.
The leap. Snow explodes into the air as the lion runs for the prey.
Fast and powerful. The hunt is over, and the lion begins to pull the prey. It drags its prey to the rocks for safety, eats its fill, and then rests. Another male appears, young and strong. A territory fight is about to break out. The standoff. Both roar, fur stands on edge, and the dust swirls in the air. They circle and push each other. Grass flies as the intensity of the struggle grows. The older lion wins the fight, and the rival leaves the territory for good.
Nearby, a female mountain lion moves in the mountains, watching over her 3 small kittens.
She leads them into the safe cave where they are protected. She must feed, so she leaves the den behind to begin her own hunt today. A bighorn sheep is on a cliff. The lion climbs, silent and patient in pursuit. She jumps down, disappearing into a snow cloud to complete the hunt with success.
3 months old, the cubs play and begin to learn the skills needed to hunt.
The mother shows them how to stalk, and the cubs copy her every single step. Winter arrives, the snow is deep, and food is hard to come by for everyone. An elk, big and strong, challenges the lion. The chase begins through the snow. The ambush from above, the lion drops, 150 pounds of pure muscle. The moose slows down, providing food for the winter until the 5 wolves arrive, wanting to steal the prey.
The lion hisses, standing his ground, and the coyotes back off into the forest.
Spring melts the snow, deer return to the meadows, and the hunt begins once again. The perfect stalk, wind in his face, no scent, a strike that is clean. Humans set cameras, but they never truly see him. The ghost moves in the dark. Another territorial battle, roars echoing through the valley as dust rises. The king keeps the mountain. The older lion wins, standing as the supreme ruler.
18 months old, it is time for the cubs to leave and live their lives. Summer brings plenty of food and time to rest while overlooking the beautiful peaks.
Winter returns, one last deer to hunt, the master stalk, the leap, the catch. The secret is that he rules without being seen. The ghost of the Rockies.
Subscribe for more, comment your thoughts, and thank you for watching this journey today.
I am your host, and this was the Mountain Lion, Ghost of the Rockies. This full documentary explored the apex predator of these wild mountains in winter.
His solo life is a legend, a secret king wandering the cliffs and forests.
Life in the wild is a secret. Mountain, lion, survival, always moving forward today. We hope you enjoyed our exploration. See you again in our next adventure soon. The Rockies are a tough place to live. He is the master of survival. Every movement is planned. Every leap is calculated to ensure he catches the meal.
After the hunt, grooming is essential to stay clean in these rugged mountain areas.
The mountains are beautiful, but they are unforgiving. He survives despite the harsh, freezing cold. Stealth is his greatest weapon. He is always watching, always silent in the dark forest.
Sharp ears capture the slightest sound. Nothing escapes his notice in these high mountain peaks. Water is life. He knows every stream and ridge within his massive 100-mile territory. When the season changes, the mountains offer beauty and comfort to this powerful, silent survivor. A predator of his caliber is rarely seen by humans, remaining a mystery for ages. He watches the world change. Seasons pass, but he remains the king of the Rockies today. His silhouette against the sunset is a sign of power, grace, and wild mountain resilience. This is the life of a legend. A story written in the snow, on the rocky cliffs. Respect the ghost of the Rockies, a silent survivor in an ever-changing and difficult mountain landscape. As night falls, he continues his prowl, master of the dark, king of the mountain wilds. He belongs to the mountains, a legend that lives on, far from the eyes of the city. His path is singular, a mark of his presence that fades as the snow continues falling. Strength in every muscle, focus in every gaze. He moves across the vertical terrain with unmatched agility. The wilderness is his home, and he respects the balance of the mountain ecosystem he dominates. He moves through the water, leaving only ripples behind. A ghost in the forest, unseen and unheard. Storms roll over the range, but he remains calm, confident in his mountain home and his strength. Observing the forest from a higher vantage point, he identifies his surroundings with keen mountain senses today.
A sign of his presence, he marks his territory clearly, letting others know who the true king is. Looking into his own eyes, he sees the history of his ancestors, a lineage of mountain legends. He drifts like smoke, never leaving a trace of his passage in the lush mountain undergrowth today. A quiet moment of rest in the green moss, catching his breath before continuing his mountain journey.
He shakes off the fatigue, ready for whatever the mountain has in store for him this afternoon.
Even the birds of the sky are watched by him. He knows every movement in his mountain world. As the day ends, he continues his patrol, a silent guardian of the high Rocky Mountain range. He stands above it all, a lone watcher in a vast, wild world that knows him well. He is part of the landscape, a soul that belongs to these wild rocks and cold winds. Flexing his powerful claws, he prepares for the night, the time when he truly comes alive today. The shadows hide him well, making him a true ghost in these dense, dark mountain forests tonight.
His keen sense of smell picks up a scent on the breeze, a message written on the wind. He returns to his shelter, a quiet sanctuary where he stays until the next hunt starts soon. In this wild expanse, every small sound is heard, and every movement is noted with great care. Crossing the frozen lake, he walks with caution, always aware of the environment and the deep cold. Under the moonlight, he is the king of the Rockies, a legend that shines brightly in dark. Peace at last. The hunt is over, and the mountain rests along with its true wild ruler. Snow covers his tawny coat, providing warmth as he sleeps, dreaming of his vast mountain territory today. Even in sleep, he is a presence that commands respect, a silent king resting upon his snowy throne. Dreams of the chase keep his instincts sharp, even when he rests during the long, cold mountain night. A new day begins, and the king of the Rockies rises to reclaim his domain once again today. The ghost of the Rockies remains a symbol of wild spirit and the raw power of nature itself. With renewed energy, he continues his eternal journey across the steep, rugged, and beautiful Rocky Mountain peaks. From the blooming flowers of summer to the freezing snow of winter, he is always the master. He moves with a calm confidence, a trait earned through years of survival in this wild landscape. The high life suits him. He belongs where the air is thin and the terrain is truly challenging. Looking out, he sees a kingdom that stretches for miles, all under his watchful, golden eye today. And just like that, the ghost vanishes back into the trees, leaving the mountains to his silent rule. He is there, somewhere, watching over his home, always present, even if he remains completely unseen to us. This is the story of the mountain lion, an apex predator that defined the Rockies for ages. Nature demands respect. He understands this, navigating the risks of the mountain life with perfect, innate wisdom. A leap of faith that he executes with pure feline grace, time after time, in every single hunt. Every detail of his being is perfectly adapted to survive in this harsh, wild mountain environment, always thriving. Its golden brown fur is perfect armor, helping it hide from view until it's too late to escape. Looking at himself, he knows who he is. A king, a ghost, a survivor of the high Rocky Mountains. Sunlight is precious, and he finds the perfect spot to soak up its warmth after a cold night hunt. Always on the move, always searching for the next chance to prove his mastery over this mountain landscape today. The trees shelter him from the winds, providing a path where he can walk without ever being spotted easily. Only the prey worth his energy gets his attention. He is a selective hunter, focused on the larger mountain game. Each step is a story, a mark of his journey across the frozen, unforgiving landscape of the Great Rockies today. A content predator is a peaceful one, though he never lets his guard down completely in this wild, dangerous home. A sentinel of the mountains, forever watching, forever waiting, forever the ghost that the Rockies will always truly know. It is time to move. He wanders deeper into the mist, vanishing from sight as he continues his mountain quest. The ghost remains, a legend of the range that will continue for as long as these mountains stand tall.
Thank you for exploring with us. Join us next time for more wildlife adventures in this 4K documentary. Stay wild and keep watching. Goodbye for now. See you in our next exploration program soon, friends.
We treasure the nature that surrounds us all. Let us protect it for all the wild creatures. The stars witness his journey, and so do we. Thank you for being a part of this.
This was the mountain lion, ghost of the Rockies. Until we meet again in the wild soon.